Okay, let's get down to the function. Ishiway Productions and recording. You heard my manager. We're doing a plushie collection. I've already got them all right here. Oh, sorry. Dang, his face is all in it. We're watching a little Corey Kenshin in the background, so some little atmosphere. We've got. You're probably wondering why I don't have sheets on my bed. Because I'm washing them. I just got out from Christmas break, actually the day of, a few hours later. Washing my stuff, kind of cleaning my room. I also wanted to do this because I said I was going to do it for like 2 months to myself, and I never did it. So these are all my plushies. We're going to go down through all of them. We're probably going to start with the big ones first and work our way down to Bam. Okay? All right. First plushie is a plush Michelangelo. I've had this man for years. When I mean years, I mean since I was like, oh, he's got a little hair on him. Sorry, but for like years, at least 2012, because shoot, I've had this guy for years. He's gone from like a huge guy to so small to me, and it's so sentimental. I want to keep all these guys. We're gonna sit you over here for now. Excuse me, get a reach over you. This is Judgment Mario. Little context about Judgment Mario. He is a little character that me and Zavi came up with because we had like a little plushie series, since we both love plushies all, So Judgment Mario is basically, he's like I can't get into the whole kind of concept, but he's an outer god who basically judges people by either shaking his head and saying that he does not please or Mario is pleased. I've had this guy since I got these right here. I don't know if you can see these right here, but they're Mario Odyssey sheets. So yeah, here. This man right here is infamous or famous. This is Jibanyan from Yokai Watch. I've had this guy for a super long time, probably almost as long as Michelangelo. I don't know why my mom she calls names or something. She says like Kabanyan or Chibanyan. I'm like, his name is Chibanyan. But I had both Yokai Watches, the white one and the 2.0 one. They're all lost, but I ain't lose this guy yet. Okay. Mickey Mouse. Mickey the Mouse. You're probably wondering why he doesn't have what this thing is and why his hands are like this. I, for some reason, decided to cut out the little egg that he had in his hand. I've had this thing for probably longer than I've had all of these plushies. I don't remember when I got this at all, but I've had him for a super long time. So yeah, I see you. Jesus Christ, buddy, you're big. Oh gosh. While we're over there, this is Classic Sonic, another plushie that I've had for super duper long time. I've done this with pretty much all of my plushies. I cut them off. I cut the little strings that are on their hands and stuff. I heard a beep. Oh no, we're good. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Man, he let her up. Corey Kenshin. New episode. New video. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so it's not loud. His leg lost some cotton because a long time ago I was playing with him, then his leg kind of bust out. Both of his legs actually, so if anything he's like a cripple. I'm so sorry. I've had this guy for so long, all the wears and tears, but he's kept up pretty good. It's Classic Sonic. He's gonna give me a heck of a nostalgia trip, playing with my plushies, like acting them around like in music videos and stuff, like the cutscenes in certain Sonic games with the plushies I had, like making it work. It's amazing. I'm gonna sit you right there. Give me a second. Okay, I had to look at my computer real quick just to make sure that y'all can see me. Okay, going over here. What? It's a baby Mickey Mouse. It's crazy, right? Being completely truthful, I don't completely remember where I got him from. I know I've had him for a super duper long time. That sounds super duper loud. I'm gonna call that down. I've had Mickey for a very, very long time. Most likely as long as I've had the big Mickey, so that's something. Going down the pile. OG Toad doesn't have a vest. I'm pretty sure I lost his vest when I was at my old house or my second old house. So he's basically naked. I've had him. I'm pretty sure I got him in the set with Mario, Luigi. I could be wrong, but I'm almost for certain. Speaking of Mario, this isn't the Mario that you would usually see because this is a special Mario. His name is Snapped Neck Mario. Simply because I messed around with these old plushies a lot. Look at this man's neck. Look at all the stitches, the yellow, even hot glue, man. I did all I could to save this guy, and I'm so happy that I still have him. The frick. I remember I took the buttons off, they kind of flapped off. I've had so many memories with this Mario. I think some stuff came out of his face too, because his face looks a little. Oh man. I call him Snap Neck Mario because, of course, he's ripped in tail. But when I tried to sew him on, the way I sewed him on, his neck kind of like goes this way a little bit. So I just call him Snap Neck Mario now. I did almost all these stitches myself, trying to fix him. And I'm so glad that I fixed him because he's still here with us today. Going, where are you? Where are you at? Give me 1 second. Luigi, my first Luigi, these are the first two Mario Brothers that I got. Luigi is way better than Mario. Way better off, at least. His head is all wobbly though. It wasn't like this because I remember when all these plushies got pretty messed up. It was when I was at my grandma's house for a summer, and all of these plushies, like almost all of these plushies, went through the ringer, man. So I tried to like sew them up a little bit. That's where all the white stuff comes from. My ref. But the yellow stuff was Luigi was sewed up by my art teacher, Miss Chamberlain, at my elementary school. So she fixed him up real good. I don't think he went through as much as Mario did. Although I did try to, like the new Super Mario Bros. 2, the Tanuki suits, but they only had like ears and tails. That's what I did to Luigi. He had ears and he had a tail, but then I fixed it. I took them off, so now he has like these spots of hot glue on his hat, and now he doesn't look that bad. He's like I said, he's probably better off than Mario is right now. Yoshi, a green Yoshi, my first Yoshi, I have a lot of memories with him as well. His tag is all faded, it's all ripped up. So, not much happened with this Yoshi, if anything. I, of course, did a lot of plays with Mario, Luigi, Toad, Koopa Throopa that I have. I didn't have another Yoshi, so I would use the Koopa Throopa as a Yoshi as well. So these are like my oldest plushies that are there, you know. Speaking of Koopa Throopa, there's a lot of plushies that I have, but I have the memories, they're just not as significant. Although his head is super duper wobbly and it's hilarious. I'm glad I have this guy. It's like the same, it's like Joseph, but Koopa Throopa, I wanna play with these guys again, you know, like, you know, plushies, they're something that you grow up with, but you kind of grow out of. I'm at that stage where I don't play with them as much, and I feel bad because I feel like I'm not getting as much as I can out of them as I should. Like, I'm 12 years old right now. I should be playing with these guys like almost every day, but I've grown out of it. I've grown a little out of it. I've been thinking, do I want to throw these guys away? But deep down, I know I don't want to, because these are my childhood. I could have everything in the world, but these guys would be my most valued things out there. I love these guys to the bottom of my heart, and that's mostly why I wanted to do this, to remind myself that sure, you could have subscribers, you can get new game systems, get new things, but don't forget, these guys, they're my family. That's just how I feel. Moving on. Where are you? You. Pikachu. My first Pikachu. This Pikachu, I have a distinct memory of, because my favorite move of Pikachu is Volt Tackle, just because it looks so cool. I remember like just battling with nothing, kind of just with my Pikachu. His tail is a little messed up too, because it probably came off when these are one of the plushies that went through the ringer when I was at my grandma's house. Also, I think this is the same Pikachu that I threw and accidentally broke a photo that was on my wall, on my grandma's wall, when I went to her house. So his tail probably came off, and my grandma tried to sew all of these, but some of them might have come off. Others, like Pikachu, most definitely came off, and me being a little baby child trying to sew him back on and doing a horrible job. So I'm gonna sit you over here. Okay, let's move up a little bit to Sonic. My second Sonic. Well, I got these like classic Sonic, Tails, all together. Just those three. I got those three together. This Sonic is the Sonic that I probably did the most with. I have done the most with, actually, because I'm pretty sure almost recently I sewed up his back, because this Sonic could make noise. He still has the little button in his chest that made little Sonic noises, like there was a ring, a spring, different kind of noises. And I do distinctly remember one night me laying in bed, kind of just cycling through the noise that he could make, and I couldn't wash him or I could wash him, but if I did wash him, the insides would like mess up. So I'm pretty sure he's been washed before. Now that he's been washed, it didn't make any noise anymore. So the Velcro kind of like messed me up, so I sewed it up. I actually did a pretty good job. I gave him a lot of accessories as well. I can't take them off, but the only thing I can take off is the scarf. Now this Sonic, see, it doesn't look bad, but it looks weird to me because I've always been accustomed to seeing him with the scarf on for like a super duper long time. I like it. It's just, you know, it brings me memories. This is the light crystal from Sonic Adventure. Go watch that playlist. Let me link that. Bam, right there. Yeah. Go watch the playlist. I gave him the light crystal because I always gave most of my plushies little accessories just to make them mine. Also, the back of his shoes, the little green lights that Sonic has in most of the modern games now. And before, he had the Lightspeed shoes from Sonic Adventure, but I changed them. I also made him little soap shoes. I don't have them, but they were pretty good, if I do say so myself. They were pretty good for a 12-year-old child who, not a 12-year-old, like a 6-year-old child who just wanted to give his plushie some stuff. I did the light crystal as well with clay, and then I painted it. He's got a little paint on his hand as well because I didn't let it dry all the way. And I used hot glue. I am a master with hot glue. I used hot glue to kind of seal it together so it wouldn't come off. Let me put your scarf back on, buddy. A little history on the scarf. I'm pretty sure I still have him. He's somewhere, but it's a snowman. You know, like one of those repeating snowmans where like you say something and then it comes out like a talking tom, but it's all squeaky. I basically robbed him of his scarf and his hat. I gave this Luigi a hat, and I gave Sonic the scarf. I lost the hat, but of course you can still see that he has the hat. I mean the scarf. Let me go over to Tails, my manager, as I wanted to call him because I thought it would be like my name is Eddie Productions, so like I'm not the CEO, but I call most of the shots, and Tails is like my PR manager or whatever. I also wanted to do a series, like a Q&A series, but in like, I don't know, like business terms, I would call it HR, like an HR manager or like the help desk or whatever, So, say some stuff about this, Tails. Let's get the biggest thing out of the way, the bandana. The scarf bandana. I got it off of an Affleck plush that, like, my mom's, like, old job. She got, like, an Affleck plush, and she gave it to me. See, it's still right there. But I flipped it, and I gave it, I wanted to give it to Sonic or Knuckles, but Tails just kind of stuck with it. It looked good to me. So I gave him a little scarf, and I like it like this. I can take it off. I'm gonna do these for all the plushies. How did I tie this thing? I'm triple knotted. Like the same thing with the Sonic I have now. It's not bad by any means necessary. It's not bad, but just this Tails for me, I like him better with the bandana, the scarf on, because it just holds sentimental value to me. This little thing. These are pipe cleaners. 2 different pipe cleaners, one gold, one silver, and I like mixed them together and I put it on his wrist because, like Sonic, I wanted to give them something to make them mine. So it's like a little Tails, like a little wristwatch to call the tornado that I made. I'm gonna show that too after I finish with Tails. like his leg, crotch area got messed up pretty bad at my grandma's house, of course. So my grandma stitched him up and nothing really came out of the stitches. It was pretty good. Same thing happened to his tail, one of his tails. So one of his tails is shorter than the other one. So it doesn't look bad, just looks a little weird when you put it together for some reason. I noticed that. Also, like the little area where his tails are, I didn't do this, but it just, the way the plushie is, they come down so they're like all frizzy, and not bad. So I'm gonna put the scarf back on, and then I'm back. I had to go do something real quick. I have my phone, right? Okay, good. This is my longest running, pretty much finished project. This thing has gone through so much. Not even this plane, I mean the tornado in and of itself. I made this thing myself. Now this plane right here isn't the first plane I made. I can't remember, but I would make the wings out of cardboard, because I would make the whole thing out of cardboard. But my dad one day just asked me, hey, do you want these two wood? And I was like, yeah. And sorry, Dad, but I also stole his red like duct tape, and I made this red. Well, first I colored it blue because I was gonna make it the Tornado 2 from like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes and stuff, but I didn't do it. I decided against it, so I tried to like wash it off, but it didn't work with like a Clorox swipe, but it didn't work. So that's when I went ahead and just like stole his tape. The same thing happened with the bottom, but I redid it, and now I just like colored it red with a pencil. That pencil's gone now. But the bottom isn't as good as the top. I still have to finish this to like make it look all spiffy and stuff. But this is probably my favorite creation because it took me so long to make it and finalize it. And you know, in the cockpit, tails can go over here so they don't get in the way. Bam! Tails can sit in it. It's even got. Oh no, I probably took it out or something. It had a Miles like electric in it, but Tails and Sonic can like hop on it. I could act out stuff on it. It's like a little stage, and I love this thing so much. I made it myself with no help at all besides my dad giving me this stuff. I drew the little tails things, the little tails emblems. I gotta put Sonic on it somewhere, like the word Sonic, like the regular tornado. But other than that, I'm very, very proud of myself. I made this myself, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, I'm gonna put this back down. Well, I'll just put it down here because we got to get something else. Okay, let's go on. Okay, right now we're gonna go into these two because I got them at the same exact time. Whoa! Before I go any further, these two over here, I need to talk about these. This is Jesus the dog. I've had this for the longest. I am completely sure that I've had this Jesus dog the longest. I put this thing around his neck and it's probably killing him, or he's already dead because it's been like that for years. This thing is probably musty as freak. Ugh. So I finally fixed him. He's got like a little mouth, but I'm pretty sure it's just a tear. See that? Yeah. I've had this Jesus dog the longest. I don't know why I put that thing on him, but I love this thing so much. It's got Jesus love you on it, and it's amazing. This is from the Octonauts, or it's something like animals under the sea, and they're like marines or whatever. I just call him Commander Puss, like Puss in Boots, because he's got like an eye patch and stuff. He doesn't even need it. He has an eye. His eyes are very pretty. But yeah, he's had this one for super long too. I had the penguin, but I don't know where he is. It's weird. Okay, now going on to these two. I'll start with Knuckles. Knuckles, I got 2017. I got him a while ago. My sister actually got this for me. Shout out Margaret, love you. She got me Knuckles, the echidna, and he's all sparkly and shiny. This little wrist thing right here, it was supposed to be like shovel gloves, but I took him apart and now he's just got this thing around his wrist. I also tried to color a lot of my plushie's eyes into the right color. They faded, and I'm sorry. Like, you can still see a little bit of blue in Tails' iris, so he's probably blind, and that's my fault, so sorry. I really hope he's not blind. And then there's Amy. Gosh, I don't know why they did this, but the skirt can like your underwear. It's weird. Her smile is faded. You can still see it you can still see it, but it's yeah. I got this with Knuckles as well. So shout out Margaret. It's classic Amy instead of modern Amy. So yeah, I also did like the little series with Zavi. She was in it as well. So yeah, moving on to, let me pull this stuff out. It's weird. Who came next? I don't know who came next, so we're just gonna go over to Randy is a plushie that I got last year, or no, it was most definitely I got him last year. He's Randy. His name is Randy. I got him as a souvenir for when I went to New York to see my brother and sister, specifically for my brother's graduation. And I like him. He's like a little mascot for me, as far as I'm concerned. He's got like a little New York King Kong on him, and I love him. His name is Randy. Metal Sonic is a plushie that I got either for my birthday or last Christmas. I do know I got it from Margaret and Jacqueline. Shout out Margaret and Jacqueline. I love y'all so much. They got me this Metal Sonic, but I haven't done as much as I have with Classic Sonic because y'all know the Sonic OVA. I love that little string of movies or little string of things so much. So that's probably something I'm going to do in the near future. Get those plushies together and act that out with these plushies. I love this plushie so much. Looks pretty cool. It's got the little propel. This is modern Metal Sonic. You can tell the difference between his feet and the thrusters in his hands. But yeah, his nose is a little lopsided though, but it's alright. Put you right there. Okay, everybody who hasn't gotten got, get over here. Scooch. This is gonna be a pretty long video. Waluigi is another plushie that I got. Not for any special occasion. I'm pretty sure it was just me asking my mom, can she give me like a plushie or something? And she got it for me. So thank you, Mom. I love you. His legs are super duper long, and it's a different type of Waluigi from Zavi's. I'm gonna ask him to send me a photo of his Waluigi, but I'm pretty sure his is from Mario Party, from a Mario Party line, and mine is just a regular Waluigi that you would get on the store or whatever. But yeah, he's pretty long, lengthy, and yeah, and he can sit. So he sits on my dresser, and kind of hangs his feet. It's pretty cool. Speaking of plushies that I just kind of asked my mom to get me, these three. Well, let's start with Waluigi. I made him a little bandana out of a bandana that I had. I sacrificed it, and now I can't find it, so it's pretty much a waste. But I don't think it has a waste. I think it is just like a learning experience. Waluigi, honestly, don't have too many. The most memorable memory I have is the skit I did when I was first playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land, when he was just kind of there. It was pretty funny. He was like a little gag. I also did a lot of them. I also like acted out a lot of episodes of Kirby Right Back at Ya, specifically like the movie and stuff. I made a warp star. I made a lot of warp stars, but they were never sturdy enough, or I can't find them. So that's a sad thing. Speaking of warp stars, Kirby. Yes, me and Zavi had a little gag for Kirby. It was like he was some kind of evil spirit, because whenever I threw him, he would always kind of like stand right up. It didn't work that time. He's hiding, guys. Promise. Ah! I'm joking. Yeah, so we had like a little thingy thing with him. He's a really good plushie. It's really high quality. I like it a lot. We also did like a little series, me and Zavi. It was called the Chili series. It was like Sonic works at Chili's or whatever, and Sonic was working at Chili's. And we did it over Google Meet because that was 2020 times. That was the Rona times. And it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I would like to do it again, but like I said earlier, it's just certain things that I always love these things. Meta Knight. I got Meta Knight with Kirby. I got Waddle shortly after. Meta Knight is pretty cool. I made him a little sword too, but I lost it because I lose a lot of my creations. Unlike like regular Meta Knight, he doesn't have the little M's on his shoulder blades, but he does have a little baby sword. But he doesn't sheath out or whatever. So it's pretty cool though. You can kind of put your fingers in his mask, so it looks weird, but it's whatever. Put you right there. Ooh, let me go get something. Super Cow. I don't know how I got this. I've had it for a super long time. I made it into like a Super Cow. He had two little signs that said "Eat more chicken." Cut one of them off and I made it into like a Super Cow. It's pretty cool actually. The thing that I was trying to find was a little Kirby that I made simply out of socks and paper. My family was like my sisters and my mom and stuff, they were like, what is that little voodoo doll or something? But I didn't really take it as a bad thing. I knew they were joking. But I made this little Kirby sewing socks together and I had like, I don't know, spare cotton or something like that. Shut up. But I made him and I'm really proud of that. But I can't find him. The last place I saw him, he was in this little bucket right here. But I don't know where it is. And I want to find it so bad. If I do find it, I'll make like a little update or whatever. But yeah, it's something. Moving on. Let's continue on with the Kirby. This is another plushie that my sister Margaret got me. Shout out to Margaret. Again, I love you so much. I miss you. We went to the state fair. That was my first time going to like an amusement park / fair. It was really fun, and then there was like a little gift shop or whatever, and I wanted to get something to like commemorate that. And there was like a little shop with all these little plushies and stuff, but I didn't have that much money. So thank you, Margaret, for getting me this. It's a little cutter Kirby from just Kirby in general. While I'm right here, Blaze is a plush that Zavi got me. Shout out Zavi. Go subscribe to him. And while you're here, subscribe to me as well. Like the video. He got me this Blaze. It's pretty cool. not too many memories with it actually, because I got it like last year, so I have to make memories with this plushie. But I like it. Okay. Another plushie that Zavi got me is Eggman. I was at school, elementary school, with him, and my birthday was there, and like it passed me. He wanted to get me something, and he asked me what I wanted, and I was like, hey, I want an Eggman, because I didn't have an Eggman to go with my Sonic. So he got me this little Eggman, and I took him to our after school program a few times, and we had fun with him. So yeah, I made him a little Eggmobile out of like a Capri Sun box. It was pretty cool, but it's of course gone because only some of the creations that I get. Instead, I guess, I don't know. Shadow, I got. When did I get Shadow? I'm not completely sure actually. But I had a weird, when I was playing with my plushies, Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, there was one more person. You have to think about it. But I had like a little sense of deja vu at that time. Like I had a Shadow and I was playing with him. Then while I was playing with him in real time, I thought I had a sense of deja vu of me doing this before. So yeah, I don't have too many memories with Shadow yet, but I'll make them. Another plushie that Zavi got me. Thank you, Zavi. He got me a Silver. If you guys watch a pretty old video of my birthday last year, this is a last year birthday gift. Zavi got me this Silver. He's pretty cool, and I like him a lot. You have anything else to say? Okay. This is a little plush bear I got from when I graduated my elementary school, Patrick Henry. It has my name on it. If you didn't know before, you'll know now. My name is Edison, spelled with 2 D's, like Thomas Edison, just spelled with 2 D's. And I graduated in 2021 in Patrick Henry. But yeah, that's a little information about me. Ta-da! This Luigi is a Fox Luigi that I got. I think I got this Fox Luigi when I got this Luigi. I'll just do these stories together. I got these 2 Luigis when I went to, what was it? It was Target, when we went to Target one time, and I had already gotten a new Mario, and I wanted a Luigi to go with that as well. Excuse me. So I got this Luigi, but I was like, hey, I found this Luigi too, and it was in my budget, so I just bought both of them at the same time. So yeah. Black Yoshi. This is another plushie that my mom got me. Thank you, Mom. Just like for the funsies. So thank you, Mom. It was very nice of you. Put you right here. Get over here. This Sonic is 1 second, let me think. Let me get some sip of water, please. I've been talking for non-stop. This Sonic is a Sonic that I got for my birthday as well. That's when I got Blaze, but I opened it a few days early with Blaze. It's Sonic, moderner Sonic. He's a little more high. He's high grade from that one. This was made by Great Eastern, and I cut most of the tags off just because they don't look as good with them on. So I call this guy UT Sonic, stands for Universe Traveler Sonic, because in the little series me and Zavi had, we're making a slideshow of Timeline, so we can show it to you guys. He's with the gods. He travels sometimes with the rings that Tails made him in his universe. He's like Rick and Morty, just without Rick and Morty, you know. This plushie is. When did I get you? When did I get you? I think I was just at the store one time, either with my mom and my dad or my sisters, and I got this. Yeah, I was with my sisters, and I got this Pikachu. And I would call him a shiny Pikachu because that's what I'm thinking. Like with the color palette and stuff. Let me Pokemon. Let me read this thing real quick. Made in China. I don't think it's gonna tell me. But yeah, I gave him a little bandana. That's when I was making the little scarf or bandana-y or waddle, and I just had a little extra, so I gave him to him. Get you right there. Wow, we're almost at the end. This is Toad, Captain Toad, actually. When did I get you? When did I get you? I got him when I got Mario. This one. I think this was either a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, or was something that I just got out of the blue. Like, I asked my mom for it, and she was like, okay, sure, I'll get it for you. So these two, I don't remember when I got them, actually. But I have them. Captain Toad, his backpack kind of has like a little pouch in it, so if I really wanted to put like a little tiny thing here, I could. His backpack is also just filled with it's just filled with cotton. I also took off his bag a few times and I gave it to the Joseph because it was a super old video. It was like Fortnite, but it was like an SML kind of copy, but it was like a video. I really liked the video. I'll have to watch it again. But yeah, I got this Toad. He's pretty cool. This is modern Mario that I got before the two Luigis. As I said before, I cut off his hat again. The same thing happens in SML, but it didn't really stay, so I hot glued it back on. I'm really good with hot glue. Sit you down, and I'll do this, my Spider-Man, and then I'll do Fox last because I also have another thing to show you guys. I got the Spider-Man when I was with my sisters, and I found a Spider-Man plushie, and I was like, hey, I want this, and I got it. Got a super big head, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, I have to go open the screen door for that. And for the last one but not least, a Fox Mccloud plush that I got. Wait a minute, something's not right. Ah, crap baskets. Well, the Star Fox plush that I got him. I got him as a gift from my dad. I asked my dad, hey, can you give me this? And I was in the car with Amazon. And he was like, okay, I'll give it. He got it from me. Thank you, Dad. I made two things for him. I made him a little reflector, and I made him a little eye thing. But they're both gone because I just like the loose things, apparently. I also made him an R-wing. Yes, you heard right. I made him an R-wing. I am going to go get that after I finish this. So he has a jacket. He can take it off for reasons. He can take off the jacket. So he's just gonna. He can also take off this bandana, apparently. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna put this back on. So. This is gonna make a lot of noise in the recording. There we go. I do wish this is like a old, like the plushies from the old games, like the 64 and stuff, so it doesn't have like the stuff that it gets in Smash Bros. And the new Star Fox Zero. I'm gonna show you the R-wing that I made, because that is probably not my favorite, but actually it is my favorite, like my favorite thing that I've made, because it looks the best. I'll be right back. This right here is the R-wing that I made. This thing is the best thing that I've made so far. It's an R-wing. It has a little emblem right there. I gotta glue that. But it took me, I don't even think it took me that long to make this thing. I have to fill in these little gaps right here. But other than that, this thing is super cool. Where's Fox? Fox, where did you go? You're over here. Look at that. Oh God, Jesus. It doesn't fall out. This is my favorite thing because it didn't take me too long, but it also isn't like super trash. So I'm happy about this. I even painted it. I painted it, guys. This is the best. Okay. So that was all my plushies actually. So going through all those, how many? I have to count these again just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 39. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm gonna count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 41. Almost for certain. So those are all of my plushies. These things mean the world to me. Honestly, these are things that I grew up with. These are how it's like watching them on TV, playing them in games, and now finally just having them right there in my home, up there on my bed. They take up my top bunk bed. Okay, I used to sleep up there with all of them. Now I sleep down here. They just get the whole top bunk to themselves. These things are the best thing that has ever happened to me, besides living, you know. So I would like to thank my mom. I'm getting a call. Speak of the devil. Oh, hi, Mom. So I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister Margaret, and my sister Jacqueline, and Zavi. Thank you for helping me amass this collection of plushies. Thank you for my grandma for sewing these, and thank you for my dad for also helping me fix Classic Sonic's leg when it got broken. So thank you guys for all of this, and yeah, make sure to go down, like the video, boop the subscribe button, comment down below what is your favorite plushie, and or what plushie do you want for Christmas. Yep, don't forget it's still Christmas time, so yeah, what's your favorite plushie, and or what plushie do you want for Christmas? hibbity hobbity hoo, bibbity bobbity boo. You just watched Daily Productions. That's a guaranteed good day for you. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.